When it rains, it often pours, but don't let a little rain ruin your day by making sure your HVAC has you covered today and for the rest of the year. Big Mountain Heating and Air offers energy-efficient services to help ensure HVAC units are properly maintained. And joining us live is Big Mountain's Varin Larson to tell us more on how they can save homeowners money. Welcome, Varin.
Thank you, Desiree. Good to be here always.
Always. And Varin, homeowners want a reliable air conditioner and heater. What are some of the procedures that Big Mountain technicians do that allow you to get homeowners a greater savings on their annual utility bill?
Well, I can talk about a lot of them, but we don't have time to talk about all of them. But it always is interesting. I think people don't realize the biggest reason for a breakdown is dirt.
Yeah.
It's the main reason. And, you know, it starts there at the filter, like you can see. It gets into that blower motor. You have no idea. Really, it's hidden. And like that right there, you wouldn't see that because it's normally covered.
Right.
And we're getting into that season here, even though it's cold today. Air conditioning season is just a couple weeks away, really. And there's another place that the dirt gets to. And what we do is one of the major reasons that we call it a rejuvenation and not a tune-up is because a tune-up doesn't really apply. It's really a rejuvenation, bringing the old system back to almost new, and that's why we call it a rejuvenation. But we add one more thing to it. We call it a 2-for-1 rejuvenation.
Yeah, and you mentioned that dirt buildup. I mean, it almost kind of comes like out of sight, out of mind, and you can see how that can impact someone's HVAC unit when it's not getting routinely maintenance. And how much does the average homeowner in Northern California pay in utility dollars running their AC and their furnace annually?
Yeah, you know, we got to update this next picture that kind of pops up that shows that it's $1,000 historically what the average homeowner spends just running the furnace and the air conditioner. Probably add another $500 to that this year.
Wow.
Just because of the prices of utility costs now, especially PG&E. And so we know we can save you at least easily 10% of that. And that's more than double the cost of what we offer the viewers on YCL for the service.
And just goes to show inflation's hitting us on all fronts.
Yep.
And what makes Big Mountain's rejuvenation service different than the normal air conditioner tune-up we might hear about?
Well, I'm thinking about what you just said. Yeah, inflation is, we haven't inflated yet on this cost because it does cost us more to do it, but it doesn't cost you more to call on it because it's a way we gain customers for life. And so we spend money on you to prove to you that we're different. And what's different about it is, as I mentioned, it's 2-for-1. It's the furnace and the air conditioner for an unheard of price, less than 50% of our competition. And again, there's a reason for that, but we limit it to the first 10 callers during the show at that number that you see on the screen there, 378-4664. And then we get to come to your house and prove to you that we're different. And believe me, we'll be spending 2-3 hours, not just an hour or 45 minutes, just trying to sell you something. Hopefully it's something you need, but we don't do that. We know that if we do the kind of a service that will save you the money and you get it at a loss leader pricing for only $69 to the first 10 callers, it gives us a chance, and we've done this over the last 10 years. We've added thousands and thousands of customers just by investing in them, and that's what we're doing with this. But we do have to limit it to 10 people, because oftentimes I get people saying, oh, am I the first 10 caller? Well, $69 if you are.
And you mentioned, I want to reiterate this before we go, you say the rejuvenation service that Big Mountain Heating and Air provides covers both pieces of equipment.
Yeah, thank you for saying that, because I didn't say with that comprehensive service, we can guarantee both the furnace and the air conditioner from breaking down all year long, not just for one season, all year long, again, for that loss leader pricing of only $69.
All right, good to know. Varin Larson with Big Mountain Heating and Air, always a pleasure. And you can check out their heating and air services at bigmountainair.com.